Welcome back, guys, to another episode of What You Take, the show where we talk about just about anything we can possibly think of and bring you guys along for the unfiltered, unapologetic ride. As always, you're going to have myself here, Steve, my brother, Chris.
Hi.
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 All right. And Sexy Spence.
Hey, I didn't realize we were just going with that. I was expecting more, Chris.
Well, the last fucking
It was
10 episodes, he has like a bit that he goes
Yeah,
on.
no, it's like share the show. Don't be a piece of shit. Share the show.
Aggressively share the show.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he typically
Fuck
just...
yourself. Share the show.
Yeah, he
you
just
know,
goes
it's
on
just like,
tangents.
hi.
Well, you guys got the share that show bit this time, apparently.
Unless that was just the long con.
Maybe. I mean... So
Don't act all proud of yourself.
I have to address this because this is episode worthy at this point. This fucking shit that just happened.
Oh, yeah, what the fuck?
So
Like-
we drink when we record, people. Anyone who has a podcast or anything and doesn't drink while they record is lying to you. It's a thing.
Yeah.
So Spencer's fantastic, and he goes, "Hey, anyone want one?" And I'm like, "Yeah, throw me one." And he goes, "No," and the fucking thing hits the table and punctures on the side, and it just starts spewing and spinning, and it drops, and Spencer and I, in like slow motion, just dived on this thing like it was a fucking grenade.
Yeah. I
Everything
felt very Captain America.
Grenade! Get away! Get back!
It was very Captain America.
Yeah, like...
Very. I felt safe with you diving on that grenade.
Yeah, thank you. I felt safe, too. You know who I didn't feel safe with?
You felt safe diving on the
You
grenade.
know who I didn't feel safe with?
What?
Chris, who sat there and watched.
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
Chris, he's like, if they die on the grenade, I inherit the show.
Yeah, like, the show is mine.
He had a plan the whole fucking time.
Neat. What again? What to reiterate? What is that? I'm over here, man. I'm like across a coffee table.
I don't
in
know.
a
You could have
corner.
at least stood up.
No.
I think you smiled. That was the biggest amount of movement you had.
Guys had it handled, obviously.
Yeah, he smiled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like smiling.
I think you leaned back, actually. Like, you got comfortable.
just
Like,
settled in. Ah, yes. Watching my stories.
Yeah. Fight for me. Like,
Chris couldn't even be bothered to like stand up and be like, "Do you got it?" And he was like, "Nope."
not
I'm
nothing. Yeah, he lounged
Remove
back.
myself further from the situation.
Oh, Spencer, don't forget to grab mine.
Selfish prick.
I had an interaction adjacent or similar to this at the station the other day. So one of the people that works under me has really good relationships with the whole community. She remembers all of our regulars and all that. I'm not so great at that because I'm not great with faces.
You're not great with people.
Yeah, I'm not great with people.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're not good with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not great with people. So one of our regular customers comes in and she just starts full weeping and crying. And this girl that works for me, she like goes around the counter, gives her a hug, and I'm standing like 3 feet away, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go open the office and walk inside, and like, I don't know what's going on right now.
Chris just Homer Simpsons the fuck
Yeah,
out.
I did, yeah. I was like, I don't know what to do right now.
You might be nice enough to put like 2 wet floor signs between them just so people walk around, you know? Like,
Just slide the sign over here and just, yep, just gonna sit and hang out, I guess.
can you not obstruct the walkway, though? Please just scoot over.
He would say something like,
I
someone
know
would
he
walk in the
would.
door and he'd be like, "Ma'am, I know this is probably a
Can you just
situation, but
thing.
can you scooch
Just
over like
scoot
3 feet?"
Just a skosh, just a
Just
little,
a skosh.
just a bit. I know you're going through something right now, but I really need this lane open.
She needs her Reese's Pieces, okay? Oh, my God.
Yeah, but yeah,
Is
that's the end of the story.
Okay.
That's it.
I thought of you the other day
Oh, yeah?
because the internet is fascinating
I do enjoy it.
and the government's fucked up.
Government's super fucked.
Have you heard of the mutant missile?
I'm sorry,
Mutant
what?
missile?
Mutant missile.
No, I have not
No.
heard of the mutant missile.
So the
Tell me about the mutant missile.
The mutant missile is a warhead, or a missile. Warhead's probably not the right term.
Is it a large missile?
It is, actually. It's fairly good size. Where it's got the thrusters and everything on the back end of it, and then you've got the the explosive part, the actual kaboom on the end, right?
Yeah.
As any of
Yeah,
us
the
are aware.
load.
The load. That's the word I wanted.
Yeah.
The payload. There is a gizmo between the two of them that allows the payload to maneuver itself independently of the rest of the
Jesus.
rocket, so that it can hit its targets more accurately. Hold on, let me find the fucking picture of this damn thing. When I saw it, I was
So it's like smart buckshot.
That's terrifying. Dude, we're kind of approaching like some sci-fi level shit now. Like,
Fusion, man. Fusion and AI.
no shit.
So it has this bit here, and as like if it's flying right like towards a target, and if it like pulls up or whatever the case is, the front piece can adjust itself to try and hit it, like to intercept it at instead of completely missing it.
Get the fuck out of here.
I was like, I'm sorry, what now? It can what?
I'm gonna hit you.
Like, this is happening.
Yeah.
So, that's just, yeah.
Dude, like, we're getting to, like, some sci-fi level shit, dude. We got bombs that, like, suck all the oxygen out of a fucking area.
Vacuum bombs.
Those are fucking horrifying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's just the shit we know about. Imagine what else is out there. Then we got these mutant things that are just abominations that I love.
There was also an article I was reading shortly after I found that about how exoskeletons are becoming way more normalized. Like Lockheed Martin has one, it's called their Onyx, I think is what it was.
Yeah.
And right now it just helps to divert strength for like carrying big payloads.
Yeah.
One of my buddies at
That's how you
his
carry
job,
700,000 rounds of ammunition.
Right.
Yeah, his coworker was walking around. He got to carry it. It's like, it's weird because he said that, like, you still feel the strain of lifting, but it's like instead of it feeling like 60 pounds, it's 600 pounds. So you don't go. You still have the sense of like
I'm exerting my force.
the extent of like exertion. It's
Huh.
still there, so it's not like
It's not like you're doing the pinky thing.
right.
You're like, oh, I'm working, but to your point, the output is adding that zero to
Exponential,
it.
yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
Which is, that's an interesting user experience to have with that, too.
Right.
Like,
yeah, like you still feel it. It's just it's way more.
It's I'm stronger with
Right,
a bigger
yeah,
body.
yeah.
Well, and then so there was another company, I think it was called Skeletonics or something like that. They've got the ones, I don't know if you've maybe seen something similar for like people that do cosplaying,
yeah.
but it's almost like the entry level like Hulkbuster or like Gundam, where you're in and you've got shoulders and a head that's above you.
Comes down.
Comes down, and then there's arms that are like 6 feet long, and
Yeah.
you're in here, or like Pacific Rim, right? You're in
Yeah.
here doing your thing, and the arms are manipulating out there. I'm like, I'm sorry, fuck, what?
Dude, they do that. My dad when he
Big
had his,
ass rifles.
Yes. 'Cause you know what the next thing to that is gonna be is the
Space Marines.
the Space Marines or the exosuits from Matrix.
Yeah.
that would be my fucking thing. But,
Absolutely.
like, dude, my dad had his surgery done by a remote doctor using a machine.
I've heard about that.
Yeah.
That shit's fucking wild.
Dude. And it's like this death contraption that rolls up. And it's got all these like laser yeah.
It's like the torture drone from Star Wars.
Yeah. But okay, so on Netflix it's got this thing called Unknown, and it says like killer robots.
Yeah.
Right? And it was really cool because they were talking about how like drones are becoming kind of terrifying because they're implementing swarm. So you know how birds will swarm into a form and kind of not hit each other?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're implementing that in drones. Imagine what that means if like you weaponize drones.
Oh yeah. Just if you got a cloud of drones, let's say a cloud is 500 to 700 drones.
Fuck that. It could be 50.
Sure, let's say a cloud of drones is 50 drones. You put a single 9mm cannon
That's what they're talking
with
about.
like one shot in it, even like not even with like a full clip or anything. That's a death squad.
Oh yeah.
You don't even need to do that. I mean, you look at things like, I think Call of Duty Advanced Warfare did this. But so you get the swarm tactic, right? Don't give them a payload. Just make them sturdy, and they can just like just like literally, no pun intended, just swarm through shit.
Yeah.
Like ram it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too though. They're drones. Imagine if you just hooked up C4 to them.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a breaching cloud. We need this wall down. Send the cloud.
You could level a city block. Like
Yeah.
and like I said, as far as like weapon costs, What's a shitty drone?
$800.
Probably less, dude. Like 300.
You can get a really nice drone for 400.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like I'm talking $50.
that's true.
You could probably get one enough if you're just gonna attach C4 to it
And just fly it in.
and
yeah.
just
go to
kamikaze
Walmart,
that
$30
shit.
bucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Like,
I do want to see if we can with like limited like VI or AI, or I'm not sure what the different kinds of intelligences are 100%. But I want to have robot buddies. I want to have like your drone that like
you want your Sunny.
No, I don't want a Sunny for my robot, but like the little drone from like Ghost Recon, like where it can just kind of like hover around you.
They have that.
And,
Well, I
like,
mean, they don't have the personality yet.
yeah, like a low level hover droid, like
So
something that
You
can
want like a little personal assistant.
They
you can
have-
tell it to go like, hey, go look over there, and it'll go. "Meow,"
So
and
they've
come
got
back.
they do have some drones right now for and like a lot of like hikers and like nature videographers will use them, but I think you wear this little clip or something and you just let it go from your palm and you click follow or track. I think DJI has it too on a lot of their drones, and it basically pings you as the subject, and then you can tell it to keep like 100 feet or whatever, and it just follows
My
you.
uncle's got a drone like that.
I'm like, what the balls? But then you can do manual control and take over and have it go do something. So all you got to do is merge the two at that point, and yeah.
They even do that too. Like if your battery's like at 10%, it'll judge
go-
the distance and it'll head back to you to make sure it'll make it back.
Yep, it'll auto land itself.
I felt really bad for my uncle though, because one time it misread that and it flew away from him. And
Oh,
it went,
no!
And it went till the battery died and just died in the field. Took him like 2 hours to find the bitch.
Oh,
But
but yeah, that's a great resource just for like scouting and shit. Like,
well, look at what Ukraine's doing.
Have
with
you
that.
not seen the? I think they call them the Hornet drones. So the army has these things that it basically looks like a teeny itty bitty helicopter. Okay, and when I say teeny itty bitty, from what I've seen, it's like this big, and it's got a little propeller on it, and it's got a camera on it, and they literally go bzzz and whoop.
and they just send the fucker places.
They just send the fucker places.
Yeah.
They got a
It
li-
like clips onto their little like belt thing right here.
yes, sci-fi.
Sci-fi's here, dude. Like
Yes, we got stormtroopers.
scout the perimeter, just throw it out there.
No way.
No way.
No way.
for fuck's sake.
No way.
Yeah, it like clips onto their little like.
You just take it and you go,
Steven, how much does that cost?
motherfucker.
At this point,
I want one. $80,000.
it's probably a lot because it's
I
still.
don't think civilians could have it. Each one of these is $195,000
Yeah.
per unit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But you know that thing is designed to work where there is no reception,
Yeah.
there's no Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Like, you can go to Walmart and for $40 find something that is about that size that'll kind of half-assedly put video out for you, but
This thing ain't gonna lose signal in a bunker.
right,
Yeah.
this thing's also probably stupid quiet.
It's
Yeah.
also probably stupid quiet. It's probably EMP shielded to some extent.
We're talking the army here, maybe not.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. Maybe
Like,
like
it's probably waterproof though.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, like it's
Crazy long battery life.
it's got the fixings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Well, and it also says, is it FLIR defense? Does that also mean that it has thermal?
probably because so FLIR is the company that does a lot of thermal work. So I mean, FLIR Defense says it has delivered more than 14,000 Black Hornet PRS systems to military and security forces in 40 countries, with the last publicly available price at $195,000 per unit.
That's fucking wild.
Dude, I'm telling you guys, you should watch that
I want
unknown.
cool toys.
It's unknown on Netflix, and it's called Killer Robots, and they feature all this crazy shit.
I love that kind of shit. Back to the thing you were talking about with the Division. The hardest thing that I have been able to figure out about doing that, because that drone looks a lot like the DJI drones. Like, I mean, they've got them at like Costco and stuff, right? But it's the launching mechanism. You just got to get it on your back, but you've got to be able to start the drone, let it twirl up for a minute,
And then fly off your back, basically.
well, I mean, and you could basically do like a mini aircraft carrier, right? Like get a
Yeah.
catapult,
have it
just
like on rails.
Once
Oh,
you
that'd
get
be kinda
that,
cool,
then I mean,
yeah.
yeah, you're good.
That'd be honestly really dope.
Just got to get a buddy to catch it and kind of like relock it back
Yeah,
in there
right.
for you.
You know what I always was what I was always really impressed with, and I always wish they like do this, is like, you guys remember in Prometheus when he had those 2 dogs, he called them, and there was those 2 orbs, and he would just threw them into the air, and they mapped the entire freaking cave system.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how long before we kind of get to that level. Maybe not to the extent of like it's 2 floating orbs, but like
I mean, honestly,
2 or 3 drones that just map the location.
Theoretically, me not having any kind of a degree in anything whatsoever.
should be
you
possible.
should be able to do that with a sonar.
That's what I'm
pulse.
thinking. Just
Right.
a boom.
Yeah,
Right.
you should be able to do that.
It just pings
And you,
periodically.
maybe you don't get like a super detailed, but at least enough to understand
you
that
could
there's
the terrain.
you could run an AI program in for that though.
probably.
That would decode the sonograph and
Right.
then read through like geological information
Yep.
and very quickly, especially because didn't we just get quantum computing too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I know like Google, I think, has a quantum computer. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Well,
the-
they have a quantum computer.
So quantum computing exists, so the army probably has it.
That's the thing. If Google has it, I want to know what the U.S. government
Yeah.
has. Like,
So there's quantum.
we're in a simulation
we-
underneath
we-
a bunker right now.
We get sloppy seconds from the government,
Right.
so when we start getting cool toys, they've got really cool.
I think
toys.
what is it like? Rule of thumb's like 20 years.
Yeah, you
Are
are
always
easily
20 years
out
ahead of
of date,
us.
yeah. But yeah, no, that like you should be able to just send out a sonar ping, and then that AI should be like, "All right, Reddit, here's your map."
You're right.
To the best of my knowledge, anyway. I don't see why that would be a hard
Could you imagine, like,
system to run.
the next civil
Right.
war or big urban war happens and, a bunch of us civilians are like, yeah, I'm ready. I've got cool shit. And literally a fucking, like, Republic gunship comes in. I'm like, nope.
Starts dropping RoboCops and Terminators and all this
Droidicas
crazy
roll
shit.
around.
Yeah.
I'm like, nope.
That-
Fully fucking done.
That's also why, like, I don't want to disparage anybody, but like I always find it funny when people are like, they could try and take our guns. It's like they will.
They will.
I respect that you will go out fighting, but they outgun and outclass you in every way. And
That depends on who's coming for him, though, right? Like, for the sake of devil's advocate,
Yeah.
right? If the local sheriff's office is coming, it might stand a chance.
maybe.
But if we're going like, fucking World War III, or we're going
Like full evil takeover.
right,
Yeah.
you're done. They'll
Yeah.
send the droidicas in. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no way. There's no way. Like, they're gonna find you if they want to find you.
That's
Like,
the thing. If you are big enough to get their attention, it depends how much attention they have on you.
right, like if you're a red flag in a system somewhere, you're gonna get found.
Well, unless
Like,
you,
if Biden's like, find Spencer, I'm not hiding.
you could go to like the Washington State forest, and they would have like a fucking FLIR image of you.
no, but that's just it, right? So
taking a dump.
if you're gonna go off if you're gonna disappear, you have to completely commit to disappearing.
Yeah.
It can be done.
Wasn't it Osama bin Laden was like a hole for like 3 months?
something.
It's
Like,
something stupid, man. I mean,
yeah, but like, yeah, they'll just fucking map the whole countryside, or like they'll send people after you, man. Like, eventually somebody's gonna get to you. Like, if they really want to find you and they're dedicated.
okay, especially nowadays. Like, let's see. I pull out of my driveway. Right by my house, there is a camera for catching people who run through. And now,
Yep.
now they know where I'm going and which direction I went. And then the next camera. And it's...
yeah.
Yeah, there's always gonna be a way to track you down.
Right.
It's gonna be hard. It could be hard, but if the government's throwing unlimited resources at finding you, then you're gonna get found.
I don't know why this just made me think of this, but I saw this. Maybe it was on Reddit. I don't know. It was this. So this guy was sitting in a bathroom stall and he was looking at the fucking door, right?
Yeah.
And when you go to sketchy bathroom stalls, like people write shit on there.
Oh, yeah.
And so the guy had started to write, "Don't beam me up, Scotty. I'm taking a shit." But he
You
got
left off.
it got to the SH and the I was just a big line. That's amazing. I don't know what triggered that thought in my head, but
No, it's fine, man. I love that shit, too. Because, like...
Yeah.
Dude, okay, so, like, obviously you all know what I do for a living.
You're
blah,
so
blah, blah.
stupid.
Yeah, I know, right?
You're the forefront of the sanitation industry.
Damn straight. So, anyway, I love watching the graffiti between guys and girls because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah,
drama.
like, there was, like, this thing going around where they started, like, graffitiing inspirational quotes.
Okay.
in the girls' bathroom.
Okay.
Like, you're gorgeous. Don't let anyone forget it. And then I'd go to the guys' bathroom and be like, we are now brothers and shits. We shall hold together in a front. Like, you know, I may never meet you, but no, this moment is where we were one. Like, you know.
What the fuck?
It's so
I'm like-
fucked up, man.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
These kids are weird.
yeah, dude, no, it's like,
It makes you think, like, were we weird?
oh, we were weird.
We were a different kind of weird.
yeah,
though,
like,
man.
we were weird, but, like, they're weird.
we were singing the Halo theme song in the locker room.
Right.
weird.
Oh, yeah. Well, the acoustics were just amazing for
On
it.
fucking point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we? Speaking of online gaming, then I'm so fed up with Call of Duty. This is a fucking joke at this point.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm excited for Modern Warfare 3, the campaign. I'm only ever excited for the campaigns.
Yeah.
But like Warzone is a fucking joke at this point, man. I mean, we just
I
talked.
haven't even touched that thing in so long.
I mean, what
man.
is it? I mean, a month or so ago, they had the couple of characters from The Boys come in. You got superheroes
Oh, yeah.
on Warzone.
That
okay.
fucking...
Snoop Dogg has a bundle now. That was kind of dope, I'm not going to lie. I just logged on today. Fucking Nicki Minaj has a skin in there. Why is Nicki Minaj on fucking Warzone? At this point, Activision is getting money by just anyone who has enough
Yeah,
money.
talk about a money grab.
That's all it is,
like-
man. And I'm just like, come on.
Hey, man, I got that Nicki Minaj skin. What?
Don't ever say
Yeah,
that
exactly.
like that again.
Fuck, exactly.
Don't ever say
This
that.
shit's on point. It's fleek.
Ugh.
No, we're done.
Yeah, anyway, sorry
So,
about that, guys.
Are there any upcoming game projects you guys are excited for?
I actually really haven't seen anything that really kind of... Subnautica 3, but that's kind of like out of the blue.
Subnautica 3 does sound fun.
Yeah, dude.
Nothing that I've heard of that's like explicitly sticking out. I mean, Modern Warfare 3 again. I'm excited for the campaign. Those are always fun. They're just never long enough for me, in my opinion.
Right.
I mean,
I also weirdly like it's weird too now because like we kind of live in a world where like when we pay for our subscription services and stuff like that, we don't get ads anymore. So like I don't see commercials for things anymore. So
It
I
does kind of leave you out of the loop. Like,
I don't know what's coming
well,
out.
and especially for you, you don't explicitly look for any of it either.
right.
So like, so
yeah, I could Google search some stuff, but like
I know Ubisoft is working on the Splinter Cell remake.
I had heard about
So
that.
whenever the fuck that comes out, I'm excited because I love those fucking games, and I wish that I could play Splinter Cell Blacklist on the PS5, even the 4. But it was a PS3 game, so it never transferred over.
Isn't there one in like the? I think there's one in the Premium Plus section of the catalog.
Not of Splinter Cell, there's not.
Am I thinking Siphon Filter?
You're thinking Siphon.
I'm thinking Siphon
Hey, guys, I have
Filter.
a question. Is Assassin's Creed done?
No, they're
No,
still
they're
going.
still working on it.
They actually, you know, what, I'm going to touch on this in another episode because we're almost out of time. So remind me to circle back to Assassin's Creed,
Gotcha.
the newest one. Cool.
And circle back to it. Yeah.
I'm going to fucking slap you. Guys, with that being said,
Is it
thank you
you?
so much for tuning in to another episode of our madness. Until next time, peace.
Share the show.
You're such a peach, Chris. I just wanted to get that out of there.
I'm a peach.
You're a peach.
I'm a peach.
You're a
I
peach.
feel like this is derogatory.
No.
If you guys would have kept going on tune, that would have been like Black Eyed Peas. I'm a peach. I'm a peach. I'm a peach.
Yeah.